Hello, everyone, brethren, friends, people of the world. I'm hoping to put out a few short videos today. Try to just keep things to the point. This great work, it took a lot of digesting, and many things I couldn't speak because there's so many different minds out there. It's just so hard to know how to put, but all you can do is speak, and who bears witness and hears, they hear. I wanted to talk about some of my experience and certain things that I have come to understand in part, and certain things that I do not yet fully understand. And what goes on within is, when these things all come together, is if everyone could have those same things, all you'd have to do is speak them, and then they would all come together the same. And that's what we're being, brought to to all see eye to eye in one accord. Become in unity, and this is the finished work. This was the whole purpose of all that had been written here, and other testimonies, because there was many who had experienced, I don't know if I should say many, but there was others, but those who have experienced, they will hear. No matter what book, what video they watch, they will hear. It's no different than us reading a letter from the past. Not only in the Bible, but a letter from the past. If you have experienced that in spirit and been given, then you bear witness. This work is so much bigger than man has fathomed. They have, but it will be fully carried out, fully accomplished. But he's gonna bark. But I just want to try to put a couple things out today. I got to run to the store real fast, but one thing, I've told you how I don't understand, and I want to speak more on this. I don't understand everything about creation and the elements and the authority and elements in the world and the universe, That's why I don't fully understand some of my experience that I've had. I'm starting to understand some of these things. But, or dreams, even some dreams, like, I haven't shared a lot of things, like even how I've heard an audible voice in my room twice, and maybe I'll go into all these little things. It's just pieces of my experience, and the more full you grow in knowledge and understanding of the spirit, the more you come to understand all these experiences. So, booger. We are very much a part of the gospel. You've heard yourself written in the book of life. And I want to speak of life and death. I have all these things that I have withheld because you just didn't know how to put it out. And I know I can only do, what I'm able to do. But like I had it when I woke up today, a couple hours ago. Slept in today because I let my uncle open, and I know there was something. I don't know if I had woke from a dream, but the last, the words went to my mind was as I woke. It was it is the authorities that are coming. In my mind, the authorities that are coming. But like I said, I don't understand everything. I only understand the gospel. I know the words of life. I know what's not written in the letter. I know what man, even as it's written, cannot hear. However, I don't understand all of it yet. But that doesn't mean that I understand everything that is. I know what I've seen. I know what I've experienced, but I don't understand these things. So today when I woke, it was like, it is the authorities that are coming. And So you have the authorities of light, you have authorities of darkness. You know, all these people out here speaking of rapture, speaking of, which I don't understand fully concerning these things. You know, you know, you have to grow in the understanding and fullness of the completion of the work. But, you know, the carnal man's not growing anywhere. They're just, because you can't, you're, you know. And let me not get off, but then I thought, you know, this is what they are speaking. Those who don't believe, you didn't believe in the gospel of salvation, because all you preach is damnation. So who would these authorities be coming for? It is your faith that believes, then who will the authorities come for? If so be there's authorities coming. They're coming for those who believe in the true work of salvation and life. So, you know, there's many out there who need to, if you have not, you are only repeating what man has told to you from your youth. You might want to reconsider what you say. If you have not been assured of spirit, what you are, the word of your mouth is true, then you might want to stop talking and professing things that you haven't known for yourself. Because there's few who speak truly on YouTube. There's few who speak untainted gospel. Booger, I can only give the part up to what I'm sure of. And when the surety I have received was even to a weariness of the flesh, and even to forsaking everything in my life. And I can't even, and even when I think to try to get things back together, it's like, that's not what my life's about. But I know that, you know, this great work in me, there was a great purpose for it. And it has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with any righteousness in myself. Only I believed in the good word I heard. That's all that got me through everything in my life. And I've known, you know, so many times that I have been kept in this world. There was a part of me when I, you know, before I come to, the thing is, I know whatever will happen with me, it is, it will be righteous. It will be it will be rightly. I will be rightly judged. I will be, if that, you know, I don't like to say certain words because I don't like people getting the wrong impression of how I see these things, but I have no, you know, I know that it is righteousness with what would judge. And it's not the outward. It's not my outward appearance and my outward doings, because that was never what was being weighed. And I'm gonna keep this short, and I'm going to try to put out a couple things, but there was something more I wanted to say here. Wahlburger's putting in his 2 cents. So I'm just gonna try to put out a few words. It was all a part of the work of salvation. And it will not be as the carnal man has gathered in themselves, in their own conjecture, in unpurified understanding. It is amazing what's been done. It is amazing what I have experienced these years. Just how awesome the Most High, our Father, how awesome this work is that has been done and now revealed to us. You know, I don't have no worry about what I can perform or bring forth, because I know what's been done in me will not fail. It will serve the purpose that all these things was given. And it is not my power. And it is not my word that I speak. And I do love you all. Many blessings.